My uncle was the most respectful crackhead.
You got a joke about a dude you got in a fight with a little arm.
The incredible hook fist. The women always just feel like the children want to go with them. Like the children ain't paying attention where the money come from. My mama is going down the line, picking up the meat with her bare hands, inspecting it, putting it back. They call $800 cremate people. I'm gonna burn his ass up.
Who else can blend comedy and death?
That's a very different combination.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my podcast. I'm your host, comedian Shuler King, and welcome to Laugh at Death. We got another episode, another great episode. My guy, one of my closest friends in this comedy game, comedian extraordinaire, veteran, Marvin Hunter. That guy.
What up,
Marvin
what up?
Hunter,
Boy,
man.
my boy.
You got to be one of the funniest cats in the game, man.
Well, I appreciate you bringing me up here.
I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me up here, man.
So let's get started, man. Give the people a little background. How'd you get started in that?
I never had no aspiration to be no comic. Was married, heifer left me, took everything.
Okay.
So now I'm back to square one.
Yeah.
I'm in the military at the time. They put me in the barracks with a dude. He was a comic.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
Oh.
Right? So I was going to open mics with him, and I noticed everybody was horrible. But when you broke down to your last compound, you try anything. So he ended up getting a DUI. He's a Marine. Marines don't play that. They put him on restriction, kind of locked him up a little bit. So now I'm in the room with all the equipment playing around, got my nerve up, went to the comedy place. It was a Tuesday night, and asked the dude, put my name on the list, let me get up. He said, okay, sure. Man, this is Haunted House Mist. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? It smells good, but but oh wow, this is a great set. Sound like your polar bear dick hair rug. That's like that. It's real slippery.
Did we get a shot of the polar bear dick hair? Is it in the camera? Is it in the camera? Yeah.
But
gooch fur, polar bear gooch fur. Yeah.
So the dude told me, he called my name. I hid in the back, scared. Wouldn't go up. Came back next week, same thing. Signed the list, called my name, scared. Wouldn't go up. Came back third week. He said, "Look, man, you wasting my time. Do this again." I was like, all right, I'm gonna go up. And so I went up there, man. Got that first laugh, and the rest was history, man.
Yeah, man. So
I've been chasing it.
I know, but I just want you to say, I got a little ahead of myself. You born and raised in Vicksburg.
Vicksburg, Mississippi, which is something small. You from something. Something's like about 40-something thousand.
Yeah.
Vicksburg's like 25,000.
Yeah, I've been through that.
Yeah, you been there. You
been through Vicksburg, boy. Y'all ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
About
a lot of characters down there.
Yeah, you do. I met a few of them.
Yeah, you do with the little arm. You seen him? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so I gotta
that.
say, man, you got a joke about a dude you got in a fight with a little arm.
The incredible hook fist.
Incredible. You said
on the end of a little baby goat leg.
Yeah, he said it was an incredible hook fist.
It's very powerful.
On the end of a little baby goat leg.
Yeah. And he came out there to the show. They be think I just be talking crap. And the dudes at the show, and I say, Shuler, there you go, right there.
And he was showing enough right there with the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was talking and the arm was just flailing away. Are there any bones in that arm?
Yeah, because it's very powerful.
Oh, okay.
It's very powerful because when we got tussling, he grabbed hold to me. It was like I was in the clutches of Thanos.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's very, very powerful.
Yeah, he had all the rings with him.
Huh?
He had all his rings.
All the rings.
He had all the stones.
We were like 12 with him, but he already had a regular grown man size hand.
Oh, okay.
We were 12. So
yeah, he was 12.
I underestimated. Yeah. I underestimated the power, the strength.
Yeah. Okay.
In that little.
Yeah. So, born and raised in Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
I think the premise of this podcast is to talk about loved ones that have passed away, but put them in a humorous light.
Yeah.
Share funny stories and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I noticed that the first person on this list was your father.
Yeah, man.
I knew
you met him. You met him.
Yeah, I knew you when
you standing beside him when you seen the little dude with the arm.
Yeah. So I remember when
I can understand how you wouldn't remember him because the little arm probably started you.
Yeah, I would like the crazy thing about it is once I saw the man with the little arm,
you went blank.
He was all I saw.
Yeah.
Because I kept hearing your joke and then I just seen the arm dangling and him talking.
It wasn't dangling, but
It was kind of
very noticeable.
It was like uncooked meat just hanging off his shoulder. I don't know if it was like, you know how you see a little piece of deli meat? Like just a very loose, I don't know if it was ham or salami or whatever it was. But it was like, and I hope he don't, I probably can't come back to Vicksburg now if he see this.
He'll fight too, he'll fight.
You already, because you had already got into it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had a lot of respect.
Yeah. He played basketball very well too. No. Hey, right-handed guy, played basketball very well. He shot different, but he flicked it a little bit with but you know.
I want to see the crossover.
No, you ain't want to see that.
I want to see that.
You want to see? I kept passing the ball because it tickled me. That's how we got into it. They say Marvin not no good teammate. He trying to be funny. So.
He kept passing in the ball.
Yeah, I don't take no shot. Hey. Yeah. All that. Yes, sir.
I would have handed it to him.
You know. I did say unhand me, nigga. I said that. And that made him extra mad when I said unhand me, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that's why me and you couldn't grow up at the same time. They would.
Well, something is the similarity is something in Vicksburg probably. How many high school y'all had?
We got 4.
Yeah. We got 2 and 2 private. So yeah, it's about half, right? Half.
It's 3 public high schools, and I think maybe 1 or maybe 2 private. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, I would have asked him to do a finger roll.
Yeah, see.
Cause I gotta see it. If you got a loose salami situation hanging off his shoulder.
But the hand was regular size. He could palm the ball.
Regular size for who? Oh, the hand was regular.
Yeah, the hand was regular.
But the
arm was little. The hand was always been.
Yeah.
You know, government grade.
He said the arm was government grade?
Yeah, it's always been.
A government grade.
Yeah, always been that.
Oh man, I need to stop because I got kids. I don't. You know how they say not supposed to talk about people because something happened to your kids.
Hey man, these days you gotta laugh, keep them crying, boy.
Bro, let me tell you something. I was in the room. My wife giving birth, thinking about everybody I'd ever picked at, waiting on them kids to come out. And Lord Jesus, please,
Boy, my son's head was long when it came out. I ain't like that. I ain't like none of that. I went to asking the nurse, hey, look, hey, what's going on? I mean, is this going? They laughing at me. I'm like, they said it gonna straight win tomorrow because I need.
Yeah,
this look crazy now.
Yeah, cause that head be like this. My daughter had some big ass lips when she first came.
For real.
And I was trying to figure out who in my family got big ass lips like that, but her lips done came down.
Yeah.
But they first.
That was a traumatic experience watching a child be born.
It is. Well, I mean,
it's beautiful, but it's traumatic.
Yeah.
Because you don't be ready. Because my ex-wife shitted on the table. And I didn't like none of that. I did because I didn't know that was going to happen. But you pushing, then I think in hindsight, well, she pushing. So, yeah, if it's something in there, it probably going to come out. But she shitted right on the table.
It was a lot of boo-boo?
But it was too much. It was too much. It was I'm going to say a bunch, but it was too much.
It was too
and
much.
So I found myself not even paying attention to the bird. I'm looking at everybody's face, see who looking at. My wife just shitted on the table.
Yeah. She shitted before the baby came out?
Yeah, she's pushing.
As she
the baby came out.
The baby came out, slid in the shit.
Out. Yeah.
So the baby slid in the doo-doo.
The lady had the salad tongs. So maybe the feet might have got in. Yeah. But my daddy.
Yeah, let's come back to
so
they do have the salad tongs. I forgot about that.
You said salad tongs.
Yeah, when you pick up lettuce.
Yeah. But
oh my God. Okay.
But my dad, man, dad was that was my guy, man. He definitely left a hole in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad was a unique cat. Everybody said that about their parent, but even if I never met my dad before and I met him, I'd be like, man, that's a cool old dude there. Like, he just was a different type of cat. A lot of layers, a lot of interests.
Yeah.
He kept that child-like curiosity all to the end, man. You know what I'm saying? My dad won't be around the old people. Yeah. Like, you go into a venue, and I would always, like, seek out his friends if he come to a show. I don't sit with them old there, folks. Like, we say shit like that, you know?
But you know what? Your father was a man's man.
Yeah.
I remember that, you know what I mean? Because you had before your father passed, you had an uncle that passed.
No.
Didn't
Well,
he have-
yeah.
see?
My
I
uncle
remember
passed.
better than you. I remember, yeah.
Yep.
So and I would say, respectfully, your uncle was a little troublesome.
Well, everybody got a crackhead. Everybody got a crackhead. Somebody on some kind of narcotic.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah,
part.
but I will say this about my uncle. My uncle was the most respectful crackhead.
Yeah.
Most responsible crackhead.
Yeah.
He never, all that stealing and stuff that could not, he was still family oriented, but he just liked his dope. He said he
man.
liked how it tasted. He
Because
wasn't,
I remember it was something about him staying the night at your house and your wife didn't want him.
No.
Okay.
She was nervous because
She was
had
nervous.
never met him. But
Right.
it really got, he very cool. But that was the time my dad came. My dad hadn't seen him in years. He said, well, I don't want to bring him over here because folks was like, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
My dad wanted to go to him, so I took my dad to the crack house where he was staying.
Right.
That was a circus.
Yeah,
That was a
that's what I'm
complete
trying to-
shit show.
That was a part of it.
Oh my God! Look, so we go to the crack house down off Boulder Crest. And I guess the crack down there is very delectable. The crack down on Boulder Crest in Atlanta, it must take like brisk weather because everybody be shivering. And I don't know what that's about. So we get down to the crack house, and my uncle stay there. His best friend, his mama owned the house. So
Yeah.
all his friends is crackheads. She let him stay there.
Yeah.
My uncle don't responsible. He keep the grass cut. He do what he work around the house, do this, that, and other.
Yeah.
So sitting there with my dad, we sit on the carport, under the carport. It's me, my dad, my stepmom, and my dad, and the lady like 80 something. My dad looked at the lady, my dad stuttered. He said, Miss Mama, because they call her mama. Everybody call her mama. Miss Mama, I appreciate everything you do for my son. But the doctor done told this nigga if he don't get off that shit, he gonna die. Now, I don't know if you got some money, but I'd be damned if the nigga die, unless y'all gonna help me, I ain't gonna pay to have no dirt thrown in the face. It called $800 cremate people, I'm gonna burn his ass up. Nigga. He ain't never met this lady. Never met her before.
Yeah.
Me and my stepmama, like, we sinking in the seat, like, oh my God. My uncle there laughing. I'm looking at him like, nigga, he talking about you. What is you laughing for? What is funny? I don't understand what's funny. He said, I'm gonna burn him up. Then they said, call $800 cremate people, and I'm gonna burn him up. The lady looked at it, she said, you ain't gonna burn him up, is you? He said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm gonna burn him up. I'm gonna burn his ass up. Bruh.
Hold on, say it. What's she say?
You ain't gonna cremate, you ain't gonna burn him up, is you? And my daddy, yep, I'm gonna burn his ass up. Bro, my daddy was a different cat, man.
Yeah.
He was a different cat. I mean, he just, just little things. He had a weird sense of humor, but he was a man's man, stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Very admirable guy. Definitely old school. I would never say my dad set me down and gave me life lessons, but I learned by watching him.
Yeah.
By watching how he moved out of the community, but he definitely do some stupid shit. Cause I know when I was young, helping him work on a lawnmower, he gonna tell me to grab the spark plug to see if it getting fire. I'm
grab the
young,
spark-
I'm stupid, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm like 12, 13, I just started masturbating. I'm about 3 masturbates in. I ain't even, I'm in my masturbation probationary period. I don't know when you about to come, it's like I feel electricity, I don't know, so I don't really know. So when he pulled that fucking thing on the lawnmower, it feel like I thought I nutted on myself. I said, and then I went in the house. He like, bro, where you going? I was like, oh, and I went in the house, I thought I nutted on myself. My dad was a crazy dude, man. He's a crazy dude. He was a weird dude. And then, he was low. I mean, he was an interesting dude, man. Like, really, I miss that cat. I mean, I miss my dad back. He was just an interesting dude because on top of that, him being what I just described, he was a local icon because he was civil rights leader. He was civil rights. He was SNCC back in the day. He marched back in the day, and to this day, he the only person I ever heard of. He got suspended from civil rights. He got suspended.
Wait, your daddy got
He
suspended
got
from the civil
suspended
rights?
from the civil rights.
As much as they needed people, your daddy got suspended.
He 19 years old. This is his first march. Now, what people don't understand with civil rights, when they march, if you look at the old documentaries, some of them they'll show, they take you through like civil rights boot camp.
Training, yeah.
Training. They sit you in the class, they slap you, call you a nigga, spit on everything that's gonna happen out there.
Yeah.
So, and then they try to condition you. So the whole thing, they're gonna march in Jackson, Mississippi. This is his first march. They're supposed to march back and forth about voting. And they knew they probably gonna go to jail. And when the cops showed up, they're supposed to interlock arms, sit on the curb, and just resist, just not say nothing. And they start singing, we shall do that shit.
Yeah.
My daddy, 19, his wisdom, he seen a white blonde that was there. 'Cause a lot of white Jewish people from New York was coming down to help. He said, I'm gonna go lock arms with her. Because if the shit go down, they ain't gonna hit the pretty white lady. So he go by her, and the cops show up. They wanted to humiliate him. So they didn't bring the paddy wagon. They brought all the city garbage trucks. And they gonna put all them in the garbage trucks and take them to jail. So they had garbage trucks lined up in front. And the deputy gets out, you nigga lovers, you better get out of here. Blah, blah, he's yelling at them. And my dad said they just sitting there. He with the white woman, he think he's safe. We shall overcome. And he said the little deputy dude went to the little mic on the car and said something, talked to somebody, blah, blah. He said he came back and said, he's still cool, like, we shall overcome. He said that white deputy went right to that white woman with that billy club. Bow! Bust her in the head, her whole forehead bust open like a baked potato. And my dad said he was sitting there looking at her, and her muscles clenched now. He said, let me go. He tried to get out, he tried to get out, man. And they say he got loose from it, and he went jump in the fucking garbage truck, turned around. Come on, y'all, they ain't playing today. They didn't hit the white bitch. They hit the white bitch, and they say they suspended him because he broke protocol. For 2 weeks, this nigga got suspended. My dad said they ain't tell us nothing about hitting white bitches in the face at the boot camp. At the little boot camp shit, they never tell us nothing about that happening. I thought it went crazy. I thought there some no shit was happening. Anyway, he jumped in the garbage truck, turned around. Come on, y'all. They ain't playing today. They done hit the white bitch. Oh, my dad was wild, bro. He was wild, man. He used to tell us these stories, and it'd be horrific shit, but he would make it sound funny. It's like they endured, them people in the 60s, man, I have so much respect for them. They endured so much. He would make the shit sound funny. That was him, dog. That was him. And then you got somebody who's iconic on one, he's very well known, very popular, and then he funny. But the other side is he a hustler. He worked three, 4 jobs my whole life. He's always trying to look to make a buck. Yeah. Anything, any kind of hustle to make a buck. Yeah. We had an Easter egg hunt, and somebody let their French poodle get too far out the way. He didn't snatch the dog, put it in the car. Come back. Y'all come on. Get in the car. We looking like, what the fuck? Everybody get in the car. My mama, my sister, my brother. We sitting in the fucking car, getting that fucking dog. Look at that. He's like, look, we finna make some money. I'm gonna breed him. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna breed a poodle in the hood? Ain't no more pit bulls and German shepherds. So what the hell you can't take him outside the hood because somebody gonna know we in a small town. You can't take it, man. We riding down, my brother crying, my sister scared, my mama, how we going to jail? We heading down the street with this fucking dog in the car, nigga. I mean, pretty little dog, man. That dog was 12 years a slave dog, because he lived with us the rest of the time. It was very traumatic for the dog. You should have seen how he looked at us, his first meal, that spaghetti that we put down there. That dog ain't know what the hell was going on. That dog looked at us like, are y'all niggas serious? Because what is this? He used to kibbles and bits and the real food shit. And you with black folks down this spaghetti, son. With a little side potato salad, a little scoop of potato salad. The leftovers, son. Yo, my daddy, bruh. Anything to make but him and his friend Cliff, old cats. I always got a friend named Cliff. Back in the day, see, I'm older than you. You don't remember this. It used to be 3 TV stations. ABC, NBC, CBS, and then if you had the local city, your local little station. So you had 4 stations. Then it came up with HBO and Cinemax. Yeah. You had to be rich to have HBO and Cinemax back in the day.
Unless you know how to steal it.
Nigga, my dad and Cliff climbed up the telephone pole.
That's right. Yeah.
And strung the wire to the house.
That's right. Yeah.
In broad daylight.
Yeah.
We were the only house had HBO the whole time. So then he taught me, he got some dubbing wire for the VCR, taught me how to dub. Because he would go rent the movie and then we'll rip it. You know what I'm saying? Cop it.
Copy, yeah.
But
You need 2 VCRs for that, right?
need 2 VCRs for that. So he taught me how to do it because he didn't want to do it. He was going to work. I come back, I have it done for him. But see, I'm his child, so I'm always thinking outside the box too. He got pornos in the gun cabinet up under the guns. I go get the pornos, dub them. Now I'm renting them out to the kids in the neighborhood. In school.
Yeah.
Bro. Get my entrepreneurship on, bro.
Yeah.
For real, man. It was real wild growing up with my dad, man. My dad was a crazy dude, man.
True, I sold a couple pornos. That was a short-lived thing, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, DVDs started coming out.
Yeah.
So I basically got shut out the business.
But, you know, back in the day, that's like, that's why these kids now usually, like, kids, if you look at the studies, kids ain't even having sex no more like they were back in the day when young. Because they got access to porn on the phone. They jacking off all the time. So they ain't walking around horny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But back in the day, we were horny. That's why we think girls, we think about it all the time. They got access to porn at their fingertips. I always tell my son, he get mad, we take his phone and how life ain't fair and all that. I'm like, man, you got puss on your phone.
Yeah.
I ain't got no puss on my phone growing up.
Nah, you had to get an older kid to go in the store and buy one of them magazines.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no action, it was just one still shot.
Yeah. Or get on your bike, ride across town, hope her mama ain't there, go to the window, tap on the window, ask stupid ass question, can I see your pussy? Like you say it like that. And then if she show it to you, this the 80s, you ain't gonna see no but hair, because wasn't nobody shaving back then. We had to get hard off hair.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's crazy.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that though.
But like I said, I'm a little bit older than you, so yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't riding all the way across that. It would get hot, and I know it get hot in Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, it get hot in Mississippi.
Yeah, so you had to really, really be pretty horny to ride on a
Wait,
bike.
pretty horny. Wasn't no porn.
Yeah.
We ain't had no porn back then.
Nah.
But we used to play hide and go get it. I don't know if they still play that or not.
I've heard of it, never participated.
But man, let me tell you something, bro. Hide and go get is hide and go seek.
Yeah.
But when you find each other, you hunch on each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it can go further than that. I'm 17 years old. I'm a junior in high school. My mama come in the room. You see what I left in your drawer? Oh, no. Look in your drawer and get back with me. All right, whatever. I go on my business like, I don't know what she talking about. You're the mama. You know, you the teenage young. Mama talk about anything.
Yeah.
She come back here late. Just look in your drawer. No. She go to the drawer, pull a drawer, box of rubbers. Gonna set it down, go tap it. I don't know what the hell that mean. You put the rubber down like she put me in the game.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her like, you 5 years too late. I lost my virginity at 12.
Yeah.
Back at hide and go get it. You too late, mama.
Funny enough, fathers know when you done lost it.
Yeah, they kind of.
They don't say nothing, but they most likely.
They kind of know.
My daddy told my brother, I knew when you started fucking. He said, because your walk changed. He said, I already knew. And that apparently there's a certain kind of way you walk when you start fucking. I don't know. I didn't know he knew. That's what he told my brother.
Old dudes know, man.
Yeah, man.
They look at you.
Now, the story I wanted you to tell about your daddy. I want you to tell the story about the duck.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know if recently you've seen it. I made a video about it and put it on Instagram. A lady put on Instagram that she just cooked their rooster for her daughter because the rooster had attacked the girl, scratched her face.
Oh, wow.
And everybody was like, that child is traumatized, and you a horrible parent. And I'm sitting there looking like, the rooster got what he deserved because my daddy fed us our pet duck, and Quackers ain't do nothing to nobody. Quackers was harmless, and he was a family pet.
What was his name?
Quackers.
Quackers.
So we get Quackers as a gift on our Easter. They had a pen made and everything, Quackers in the pen. One day, Quackers go missing. Don't nobody know nothing. We asking questions, the adults act like they halfway getting frustrated by the question. Like, he gone, Like, what, this our pet, like, so we go on 2 weeks, by 2 weeks, we eating strange meat. Back in the day, you do chicken and beef and hamburger, it ain't that many. Pork chop, it ain't that many.
Yeah.
We know how the texture of meat, we know when it's different. This meat tastes different. That's chicken, shut up. No. There'll be no shutting up. This ain't chicken. What is this? Everybody acting strange. So I'm sitting there.
What,
I'm the
what
oldest.
was the texture? Was it more rubbery or
It
something?
was like hot rabbit. It's gamey. It tastes different from chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
More muscular.
Yeah, it was just,
like,
I'm chewing it like, don't recognize this.
It's a little different.
Don't recognize this.
Because I was thinking it would be more muscular because ducks paddle so much, and you know what I mean?
It's a weird, I can't describe how it was different, but it just was different. Like if you taste deer tastes different.
Yeah.
Lamb has a different flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was different. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm the oldest in the house at the time. So I'm sitting there like me and my sister, and my brother sitting there. I'm like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So I'm sitting there like going through my brain, and I'm like, okay, Cracker's been gone 2 weeks. The adults acting funny, and I remember I yelled out, "This Crackers we eating!" My brother had a mouthful of crackers. He like, bro. My sister sitting there looking like Biden at the debate. Bro. Now mama mad at me. Shut up, boy. You always saying something. No, well, don't try to fool us. Don't try to fool us. You're feeding us our pet. Y'all not good parents. Y'all not good parents, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't feed the child a pet.
Oh man,
You know what I'm
come
saying?
on,
But, but what happened was my dad's check was short.
Ah,
They need some meat for the table. So
yeah.
Crackers?
Quackers got to go.
You got to go. You got to go.
Was just walking around looking delicious as hell. just succulent in the mug. He ain't even know it.
But that's the thing back then, man. You know what Generation X, man, they always say, man, y'all heartless. Man, we were raised by wolves, dog.
Yeah, well,
They ain't care. They ain't give a damn about none of that shit, man.
Oh,
Our parents ain't. Some of the shit we used, first of all, they gonna kick you out the house in the summer. You ain't allowed to come back unless you sick.
Yeah.
Or gotta do number 2, cause
Oh, you done got hurt.
something, you know,
Yeah.
you gone. They don't know where you at. They don't know what you doing, and they don't care.
They
just
just
be
know-
back,
be back.
for the street. Like, come
That's
on,
it, be
that's
back.
it. You know what I'm saying? So we raised ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We were getting
man.
all kind of shit.
Bruh, you stupid as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm comedian Shuler King, the comedian / funeral director. Make sure you watch, like, and subscribe to my new podcast, To Laugh at Death. So you mentioned your uncle and your mother.
Well, my uncle, my older brother didn't live in the same house. So my uncle was, for a time, he was almost like my big brother. We had somebody to help us fix bikes, this, that, and other. Then, you know, late 80s, I think early 90s, he got on that shit. He got on crack. So, and it pretty much controlled his life, you know, so for the rest of the time. So it was just a strange relationship with the family because, you know, he's still him. Like I said, if the crackheads had a valedictorian, if they had a spokesperson that they sent out to represent, he would probably be the one. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a functioning crackhead.
I call it the top of the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I often describe my career. You got to know where you're at. You know what I mean?
But you know, it's something I want to ask you too because you know, being in the funeral business, like my dad told the lady they're gonna burn him up. So they didn't burn him. It was weird because they actually had a funeral, but then they burnt him up after the funeral. So I didn't know they do that.
Yeah.
So you can have a funeral with the body and then y'all go burn him up after that.
You can cremate after the, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what they did. I thought that was some bootleg shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
No.
But it was kind of bootleg because they ain't finish him. He wasn't finished. They were, my uncle's on crack, so his lips was white in the casket. So the people went and told him, y'all got to fish this, because you know how it look. You know what I'm saying? So they was fishing him while we were in the church. They hadn't started service. They over there touching him up, doing shit.
So he was in the casket and still had
why his lips was white, though?
Yeah.
And so I'm asking you, what kind of chemicals y'all be using to make the lips
I don't know
white?
what they did to your uncle.
And it was a bootleg with it. I mean, bootleg funeral. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they did to
They
your
were
uncle.
down where Martin Luther King old house here, the King Center down there.
Yeah,
It was-
down by Ebenezer.
Yeah, it was down there. It was a funeral home down there, so it was real small.
I'm gonna tell you, you know, I don't know, but I know if it had been us, and if I had been able to, you know, use my skills and talents, that would have never happened.
I said, why is his lips white? Y'all know he's on that shit. Y'all know how that look. That look like he just hit the pipe. Like,
Look
don't,
like he, like, yeah. Like
yeah,
he
like
just
don't
hit
do
it.
that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so, but That's all on your uncle. We done.
Well, I mean, it's some stuff that we can't talk about. It's crackhead stories. You can't. These are not for children.
Yeah,
these are not. But my mom,
So rest in peace, Uncle.
Rest in peace, Uncle Ron.
Yeah.
But my mom ended up getting Alzheimer's real bad. And anybody who's been through Alzheimer's with a parent or a loved one, it's horrific. It's crazy to watch somebody that you're very familiar with deteriorate like that. But you have to find humor in this shit to keep going. You're allowed to keep from crying sometimes. My mom is the more she got along with Alzheimer's, she was wilding. Bruh, I took my mom to the casino. Every time I would come home on leave, I would take my mom to the casino to eat. We go to the buffet. My sister called, told me, she said, y'all going out to the buffet? I said, yeah. She said, you probably need to fix mama food this time. Huh? And mama been going down to the casino for years. It's a pastime. It's something with me and Tweet. She like, no, you don't understand. You need to fix her food. I'm not fixing mama food. Mama, I understand how she slipping a little bit. She know how to fix her food. My sister like, all right. We go down to the casino. Just same routine. Go in there, they see us, get our plate, go get a plate, come back. I get my food, I come back, sit down. No mama. All right, okay. Where my mama at?
Right.
And so I'm eating, she still, where the hell mama at? I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. I said, okay, let me get up. I go back over by the buffet. The line wrapped back to the door. Because my mama is going down the line, picking up the meat with her bare hands, inspecting it, putting it back, move to the next one, put it back, move to the next one, put it back. I run up to her, I'm like, Mama, what you doing? She jumped, you don't tell me what to do, I know how to get food. I'm like, go sit down, I fix your plate.
After she done touched all the damn.
Yeah, she touched all. She said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm like, look, you can't touch the food. I said, when she went to the next thing, I said, here's a serving spoon. And I look at the people, I was like, I'm sorry. And the people were pissed. The line was back there, people looking at me. And so I walk away a little bit, I come back, she taking the same serving spoon, going to each dish of the serving spoon. And the people looking like, can you come get her? So, man, I ran, I said, go sit down. What you want, man? So I fix your food.
Yeah.
And I got to tell her, I text my sister, I said, you were right. She's like, I told you.
Yeah.
So she started to go down. So my mom never could drive. So when I would come home, I would be her Uber. I would take her, wherever she want to go, this, that, and another. And I noticed, like, this time when I came home, she was like, where do you need to go? I'm at your beck and call while I'm here. I don't need to go nowhere, am I? So I wake up in the morning, get up, ain't no mom, she gone, house empty. I'm like, the fuck, she just told me she ain't got nowhere to go. Where she gone? I ain't think nothing about it. I'm thinking maybe when a church member came and picked her up or something like that.
Yeah.
So I get up, man, I got planned my day, I wash my truck, got my truck straight. I'm riding through town, got my music blast, come over the hill. It's like the summer in Mississippi. Nigga, I'm looking at this person walking down the street with a fucking fur hat on, and a fucking big scarf, a long trench coat. Remember the scene from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when he first stepped out, how he like, Nick, I'm looking at who the fuck is that? I get closer. This my mama. I pull up beside her, I'm like, Mama! And I don't know what she thought somebody was messing. She looked over there, she said, I'm like, Mama, get in the car. She like, oh, I thought that was somebody trying to get in my business. Hey, man, get in the car. What you doing? I'm out here paying bills. And I'm like, man, you could have told me, take me home. I'm like, all right. So then, later on, another time came home. I take her to the bank to cash her Social Security, deposit her Social Security. So we get it. When they get like that, they get mean. Some of them, they get mean. Because what's happening is in their mind, they trying to fight. I still know how to do stuff. I understand something wrong, but I think it's like a war going on in their head.
Yeah.
And so my mom, you always take her to the bank, you sit in the car, she go tell her bitch, she come out. Oh, I can't do that now. You doing some shit. So she pissed 'cause I go in with her. I go in the bank, I'm trying to hang back, give her dignity, hang back.
Yeah.
Man, my mama in the line at the teller, she right up on the people. Her titties is touching their back. Like, in the line, I'm like, mama, back up, you own the people. You don't talk to me like that. So now it's a scene. We get up to the window. I walk up to the window, she mad. I don't need you up here with me. I can't not be up here, cause you on some bullshit.
Right.
Nigga, she at the window. And she put the thing up, the lady talking to her, and I'm standing back. I'm maybe about 3 feet, trying to give her some dignity, just stand back.
Yeah.
She gonna lean into the lady. You know my children be stealing my money. I can see the lady look like she was going for the button. I'm like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. About trying to steal a little $75. Bruh, my mom, man, Alzheimer's is a terrible disease. You gotta find a humor in it, though.
Oh, man.
But my mama was a fool, though. Back in the day, we was kids, but like I said, my mama never drove. She never, she didn't have a job. My dad did everything. He worked at the plant. He had a janitorial service. He sprayed houses and had pressure washing business. Paid for everything. My mom never worked, never had no driver's license, never could drive. And every time they get into it, she say, I'm taking these kids, we leaving. Fuck we going? Want to walk down into the woods, single file line? And then my dad studied, he would look at what for y'all go? We look at mama like, you better answer him, because we don't know either. You ain't got no work history. The women always just feel like the children want to go with them. Like the children ain't paying attention where the money come from. Like, you get your money from him just like we do. You kind of like our big sister, be honest about it. Nobody want to go stay with their big sister.
Okay.
My mama was wildin', man. She was wildin', man. She used to be wildin', bro. Like, you know, every time my dad had some kind of caper, she'll be fucking hollering and she would have this thing. When she get upset, she'd go to the like, do that shit. When she get mad. Then one time, the people across the street at the store, they ran an insurance scam. Use our house. They took all the meat out of the place, took it in our basement, called insurance and say, they got broken into and robbed, then they gonna split the money. Man, you see all them men bringing that meat and how my mom and we going to jail! You be going to jail! You better! My dad like, go in the back! Go in the back! This don't concern you!
He said it don't concern you.
Boy, man, boy, they was something, bro. They was
see,
something.
people fought them old school men for, you know, doing whatever it is they had to do to make $1, but, you know, you had it's survival.
Yeah, it's survival.
It's survival. Like you can say, well, everybody when you surviving, you can't do everything straight up and down. You can't be I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay that. Any place you find where you could get you a deal, you better find that.
And I always will commend my dad because we was poor, but he tried. He tried to give us things, expose us things. Man, we had this raggedy ass station wagon, and then he said, I'm taking my family to Disney World. Commend him on that. This nigga, we'll go down there on Saturday, come back Saturday night.
Yeah.
They can't afford but one day in a hotel. What is we doing? What is we doing?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But I commend him because he did try. He tried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's how poor people take trips though.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Everybody got the power.
Better have fun the little hours.
Yeah. You put a cooler, wrap up some sandwiches.
Yeah.
Do what you can.
Yeah.
Everybody, it didn't matter where you were going. But Philadelphia, any place, we getting in the car. Ain't nobody. I ain't get on the planes. I was a grown ass man.
Me too.
Yeah, I was a grown man. We didn't even talk about getting on planes.
Yeah, nobody talk about Nobody ever talked about that. That was shit beyond our
we wasn't
thinking.
Matter of fact, nobody. I didn't even know anybody who got on the damn plane or had a passport.
My dad was a courageous person because the fact that he would put that regular station wagon on the road was great because, of course, it broke down.
He knew how to.
We caught a flat one time, then put the spare on the spare bus. So now we had to stop and pick up my gay cousin. My gay cousin, he was like maybe about 16 at the time. So now we fucked off, cause won't nobody stop for us. My dad is trying to wave cars down.
They won't stop for y'all because you gay cousin?
No, they just won't stop. Like, we black, this is the 80s, wasn't nobody stopping.
Yeah,
wasn't nobody stopping. So, we out there in the sun, nigga, he waving people down and shit. Black people blowing past us. One of the lessons I learned earlier, young kids, I'm only about 10, about, don't judge a book by its cover. Nobody would stop for us, but the people who stopped, it was these 3 hippie white dudes. They looked like some Charles Manson murderers, but they stopped and they helped us.
Yeah.
But my daddy was scared as shit because they looked like Charles Manson. So we had a gun. And I remember my dad just sitting there thinking, well, should I take the gun or should I leave the gun here with my family? And I'm sitting there looking at him, I don't know what's going on. Whole time, he had already planned, Marvin, you come with me. And the nigga like, what? I don't want to get in the car with these guys. They look crazy. I don't want. So he gave the gun to my gay cousin. I never forget. He handed the gun. This nigga gonna take the gun by the thing and gonna hold the gun like that. My daddy was looking at him like, what have I done? Like he ain't had no choice though. He want to leave with his family. Leave the gun and then we just figure it out.
He took the gun.
Now he holding the fucking gun like this and shit.
Now, see, I do not blame that on him being gay. Goddamn it, because you ain't got that ain't got nothing to do with being gay. Being gay is a whole. And
they had a little look on their face like it was like a dead cat or something. Ugh.
Nah.
So man, we got in the car with these guys, man. I never seen my dad nervous like that. He nervous. He talked to them, make a small talk, but they were very nice guys. They took us like way far out the way. Got the tire fixed, brought us back and everything.
Yeah.
But I thought we were going to our death. Because they ain't had no back seat. They had tires in the back. So me and my daddy is in the back, laid on tires, son. I'm thinking we out of here. I'm looking out the window, watching my mom and them like, bye. Yeah. That's it.
But never see y'all again.
Yeah, but I mean, my dad would try, man. He would try. He would. That's why I commend him to in that whole generation. They will make. That's like your family. You had to work. You had to work with your family. It wasn't no. My daddy, we ain't had no choice. If he got up on Saturday morning, we had to go clean a convenience store. He had to clean a convenience store. Me and my brother going. Yeah. We don't have no choice.
Yeah, we wasn't no.
We going.
Even you might have been getting ready to go somewhere.
Yeah.
You might have put your little clothes on.
They don't care.
Let them come in at the lab and, hey, I need y'all to come with me.
Yep.
Yeah, my father was a worshipful master at his lodge. Mm-hmm. He was a Mason.
Yeah.
We was little boys. Me and my brother would clean out the lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we members of the lodge.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But we were little boys. Yeah. Whenever they had a party, whatever it is, we had to clean that whole place up, man. Yeah. I remember that.
But we said that, go with my dad, man, and I remember he used to strip the floors with a buffer. A buffer is the machine with the Brillo pad on the back, and it's a round. So you put water on the floor, you put the strip on the floor, but you can't get in the corners because the pad is round. Yeah. So me and my brother had a steel brush. We had to get in the corners and scrub.
Oh, yeah.
So my corner had the fucking ice cream machine there. It was old, the wires hanging in the water. So the shit shocked me, like, boom, threw me into the wall. This is my dad's response. Now, he's buffering. God damn it, be careful, boy. That was it. I just got electrocuted. Yep. You figure that out. I told you to be careful.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, be careful. But back in the day was different. I tell, man, wasn't no damn car seats and shit.
Hell no.
No damn. From the time your ass was walking. Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
From time your ass was a baby till you was walking, you were hailing somebody's arms while they was driving.
Yeah.
And don't let it be wintertime, because the winter's up and everybody in the car smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, yeah.
So and ain't nobody developed no mesothelioma like these little young motherfuckers do at 9 and 10 years old.
They didn't have the technique of flicking the ashes out the window neither. So sometimes they'll flick the ashes and they just be all on you, and you can't say nothing. You just sitting there with a suit on and it be ashy, and you learn not to wipe the ash off because then
you gotta shake it out.
You gotta shake, just the ashes. You had to get it off when you get out the car.
Exactly.
And then you just do one of them little things, and then keep on going.
Exactly, man. It was different times.
They don't even say nothing. All the ashes flying around.
Yeah, different time. They ain't caught us. They ain't helicopter us. I think sometimes some of the stuff, and my mom knew what we were doing. Like, we had a lady in the neighborhood, my mom told me I couldn't go over their house to play video games because their mama was something else. That's all she said. You ain't going over there because she's something else. I don't know what the fuck something else means because I'm like 10. I don't know what is something else. So of course, being a badass kid gone all day, I go over there anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm over there playing video games, and then I hear the door open up, and somebody on the phone like, girl, let me tell you. So the mama come out there, she ain't got no bra, no shirt on, no nothing, just the fucking bottom, titties swinging. And I remember titties look like little arms. They look like arms. They were swinging like that, like little arms. And I remember looking like, why they let titties like that? Like, but I'm playing the video game, the boy started crying because his mom out there with his titties out in front of their friend. She told her, hold on, girl. She came in front of and got in front of TV. You shut your goddamn ass up and play with your little friends. And don't worry about what I'm doing. Titties whole time. She stopped moving, but the titties still doing that shit. And that's when I figured, I said, yeah, that's what my mama mean by something else. I don't even know. And then that lady ended up being a molester. Like all the high school dudes was fucking her in the neighborhood. And then they would fuck with him. Hey man, you don't shut up, I'm gonna go fuck your mama. He would cry and shit. Life was cruel in the 80s. Life was cruel. He be talking this little shit. All right, now I'm gonna fuck your mama.
Wrong as hell.
Hey, man.
What he doing now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he doing now.
Hopefully he doing all right.
Hopefully he doing all right. I know he's a little traumatized there with that.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah.
All right. So another person that we both knew, that you mentioned, Tyler Craig.
Man, Tyler Craig gave me, rest in peace, Tyler Craig.
Yeah. First of all, I before we even start talking about Tyler Craig, I want to say, in my opinion, and I don't think I'm wrong for having this opinion, I believe Tyler Craig was probably one of the greatest comedians to ever live.
Greatest unsung
Yeah,
comedians.
he didn't get the flowers
People
he deserved,
don't understand.
But Tyler Craig definitely was one of, I mean, I would put him up against anybody I've seen.
Joke for joke.
I mean, joke for joke, line for line. I've never seen anybody, when he did Comic View, I remember I've never seen anybody like literally be that damn funny. Yeah. I mean, you know, I know people in television in Hollywood look for certain things in people, but if you're talking about somebody who is funny, I mean, unadulterated, raw.
People don't understand.
Just, and you could tell that nobody, because in television is different. They can make you look funnier than what you actually are. Yeah. You can get up there and tell some half-assed television mediocre jokes, and they have shots from other shows of people laughing, and you know what I mean? They make people laugh and all that other kind of stuff. But you could tell when they was filming the audience, they were laughing at him. Yeah. And because it was people, you know how they play certain people, certain places. Like they put all the pretty girls in the front.
Tracks with him, man.
All the so-called pretty girls makeup running down their face because Tyler Craig is wearing their ass out.
And he was one of the first, when I was a new comic, he liked me. He liked what I did. He thought I was funny. He would give me encouraging words. That mean a lot to young comics, man. Yeah. When a motherfucker talk to you, you think he here, but he take the time to talk to y'all, man. So they ended up putting me with him a lot to feature at the Comedy House in Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah. And at the time, I'm about to retire from the Navy. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm doing laps in South Carolina. It ain't, I don't see no out.
The glass ceiling.
I'm really getting frustrated. Yeah. And I'm getting.
Well, you hit the glass ceiling
fast. I'm doing laps in the state, and I'm like, fuck this.
I know.
Yeah, I can't keep doing this. Yeah. And so I'm desperate at the time. I'm mine. So I remember going to Tyler Craig, putting him to the side. I'm talking about some serious shit. I say, bro, listen, if you take me on the road with you, I'll pay you whatever they give me. That man pulled me to the side and say, nigga, if you ever say some stupid ass shit like that again, don't you ever say no stupid, because one of these fucking comics gonna take you up on that. He said, man, you funny. I'm telling you funny. You got it. Just keep going. It's gonna happen. But I look back on that, that was some solid advice. Bro, I really was desperate. I was like, man, I can't keep doing this, bro.
Yeah, man, it's frustrating. I
very much so. And then when I moved to Atlanta, he was one of the ones that kept. But you know, weird thing though, when I being at the Comedy House for in Columbia, South Carolina for 5 years, hosting and performing, I seen all them guys come through, not just from Atlanta, but everywhere. I thought them guys were millionaires. I thought them guys they on TV, wow, they millionaires. I get to Atlanta, no sir.
Ain't nobody got a car.
No, niggas
Everybody-
ain't got nothing. Niggas ask you for $30, the same nigga I just hosted for. What the fuck is going on, son?
Like, wait a minute, player. You gave me a job. How
Yeah,
ain't
bro,
got no-
you was killing the dream for me, dog.
Man, listen, trust me, I got a reality check when I went to LA.
Yeah.
When I went to California, people that I had looked up to, I mean, because everybody in there is like a bullpen. You go to a comedy club and you see people that you saw in movies and television. And then I start overhearing conversations. Like, man, they cut my lights off. I'm like,
Yeah, nigga.
I'm like, where
Hey,
am
y'all
I?
out there, man, it ain't all the glamour you think it is.
and I'm like,
bro.
these are the people that made it.
Yeah.
You mean tell me you can make it and get your lights cut off?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's the weirdest thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, it didn't shake my foundation for wanting to do comedy, but it definitely was an eye opener, man.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, man, how you broke, my nigga?
Yeah.
You?
Right.
Coming for you.
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause you find out a lot of it is life management.
Yeah,
poor
life
money
management. Life
you know,
management.
things like that, and bad habits.
Bad habits, man.
And we're not specifically talking about Tyler.
Oh, no, not at all, but just
about
bad habits.
Yeah.
And then you have to figure out, too, who's the oil to your water, different. Because I remember when I first started, I wanted to go over anybody. I didn't give a fuck. Take me. But then you see what people's habits are on the road. I don't want to be around that.
Yeah.
That ain't me. I ain't necessarily judging, but that ain't me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I'm the same way,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I gotta deal with people who got the same habits as me.
Same
And
habits, same temperament.
Yeah.
Temperament
absolutely.
matters. Character matters. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but you learn all that as your value goes up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But look here, man, bro. It's been a pleasure, bro.
Man, it's been a pleasure
been-
being
I
here,
think-
boy.
I think
Proud of you, boy.
Yeah.
This thing looks spiffy, my guy.
Listen, man. I think we got to have you back, bro.
Hey, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? We got to have you back for something, man. For
Let's
real,
do
for
it,
real,
man.
God, man. Definitely, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate you, man.
Oh, man, appreciate you, dog.
Always,
Hey, man, look, y'all can catch me at Comedian Marvin H1. That's Comedian Marvin H1 on Instagram and on TikTok, Marvin Hunter on Facebook. And just check me out, man. I be doing what I do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate your attention. As I always say, love God, love yourself, love each other. Thank you.